How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Koff Plays FIFA here. Going to bring you today the best builds in every single position, or at least what I believe is the best builds to use in all positions across the whole field, except for goalkeeper. So this is all outfield positions I'm going to be covering, and we're going to be starting off with the latest cam build, which is actually using the cam. You can actually use this as a CF as well, or a striker. But I do recommend using the cam build. This is insane for the dribbling. You'll get loads of assists, really good stamina, really good reactions. So this build will feel like a TOTS level card. If you've played Ultimate Team, you'll know how important reactions is as a stat. It's basically how quick your player can respond in every single situation. So it basically co-alongside multiple stats. So if you have low reactions, your player might not be able to move as quick in certain situations compared to a player with high reactions. So I recommend basically having over 90 reactions. We've always had that in most of the videos, especially with the max level builds. These are all max level builds, so if you do want to see mid levels, remember to leave a comment down below and tell me what levels you are so I can get a good idea. I will put a poll up as well just to see what level everyone is. But again, guys, the cam build, a lot of people do not use it. I've noticed they do use the winger build sometimes, but if you ask me, the vision and 85 plus on three passing stats, long pass, vision and short pass, you do still need that. If you don't have that, sometimes you will find that your through ball would not have that crisp effect, and again, it won't have the lock on. The lock on is so important this year, because if you don't have it, basically when you're doing manual wide passing, which is really good at times anyway, but if you're a cam, you want to be able to utilise all passing. And if you do still want to do the manual pass, you can always hold the threaded pass, which is, I think for most people, it would be your right bumper, I believe, for the threaded passes, but don't quote me on that. That's how it is for me because of my controls. I do have sprint for right trigger. Now with the driven passes as well, they seem to be really good. I recommend trying them, which is used in the RB and A across the box. If you are a winger, they are really good. And again, with the cam builds, you can get away with the centre mid, all that stuff. I do recommend though the cam if you want to get the assists. And again, if you're not one of them who's all about assists and you're box to box, maybe try it as a centre mid and take away a bit of the shooting, maybe put it more into your defensive stats. Again though, we did share a really good all-rounded build, which is, I suppose, for the box to box, and that is on the channel as a separate video. It was also in this video because I do think it's one of the best box to box builds. This is the centre back build, which for me, if you want to be using centre back, you definitely want to be a lengthy build. This is a lengthy centre back, 6'4". You could get away with using it at max height. You could even go to under 5'10", and I think it's 5'9" is where you lose lengthy. So anything under 5'9", you're going to have a problem. But I recommend, like, as a centre back, no lower than 5'10". I feel like you still need to be able to win headers as a centre back, and you don't want to be caught out. Unless you're in the back three, you could probably get away with a Cannavaro-esque, we could say, sort of build. But I do find the big centre back this year with the lengthy is almost unstoppable if you know how to defend. And then we have the centre forward build, which is the build I preferably like to use, this or striker. This setup is really good if you want to link up play though. You have really good passing, again, explosiveness. This build is not a lengthy build. This is all about doing quick dribbling, quick circles. It's not like you don't want to be making crazy runs in behind. This is definitely more for the players who want to make short, quick, fast and quick small bursts in attack. If you see my gameplay a lot, you'll notice that a lot of the gameplay, we've always got short play most of the time, and that does definitely help. Again, with the CDM build, this isn't a lengthy CDM, this is the Kante build, and this will help you get around if you want to jockey, dribble around, also be a bit of an annoyance. You can say it's like a pest, the way this plays. If you ever play 30, you know how much a Kante or an upgraded Verratti can actually be very annoying to play against. You know, with 5'7", you've still got a very low centre of gravity, so you can move around quite well. You can take the ball in possession, do some skill moves, create play, get assists. It's literally the N'Golo Kante, if you ask me. Sorry about the fireworks. It is currently bonfire night here in the UK, as well as in other parts of the world. And yeah, it's going to be something you're going to be hearing in the background. I'm really sorry about that. So we're coming in now though with the CDM build as well, which is for the 6 foot. This one's more for the tall players. This is a lengthy build, so this one is definitely good if you want to be like a Yaya Toure, which I luckily packed an ultimate team. So like I say, I got some inspiration off this. He definitely is overpowered, and this little build this year in CDM as well as centre back, striker. I'd say like lengthy is really good all the way through the centre of the field, depending on how you play. But I do think as a CDM it's really effective, because you can chase down people, you can still jockey really nice, you can still actually hit good shots without shooting on the build, because the shooting isn't the worst out there. It's about the same as like a silver card or something. But again, it's a really fun build. And then this is the insane dribbling high reaction build, which I have a lot of videos on the TikTok and the Instagram about this build, and it's also on the YouTube. It's down as the best dribbling build in my opinion. If you went even lower though, like with the 5'4" winger build I showed you, it's insane. But like, trust me guys, this build in the box, it's like making me think like team of the season, sort of Neymar vibes, Maximin last year card if you played with that, as this card basically feels like a TOTS. And again guys, if you do want to use this in cam or striker or wing, it's basically the most complete forward, so I do recommend giving it a go. As always, hope the video helps you, and leave a like if it did, because it does help the video get out to more people.